blue-collar district where many parents never thought about going to college themselves, never thought about their children going to college. Many of our families don't consider school important. Sports is important. Getting out and earning money is important. Reading, writing is not important. I think we have turned that around for a lot of people. We've taken a disjointed school and community and made an engaged school and community, where parents and community members are very engaged with our school. We have kindergartners coming into school who have been read to from the day they were born, sitting next to children who have come into school who have never been read to. And the gap is huge.
Spiders are not insects. Does anybody know what they are?
We work very hard to close that gap. And what we did was we brought in a lot of early literacy work. We did a lot of studying, and we brought in the Reading Recovery Program. We taught all of our K1 and 2 teachers the same strategies. We then put up all the same alphabets in the front of the room. So when a teacher said it's the sound of the letter B, like in butterfly, all the children knew what butterfly started with because all of the classrooms had that same alphabet up in the classroom. Everybody started talking about the same strategies. We had all those strategies listed, and then we needed to go further. And so we investigated many, many programs and came up with the Fountas and Pinnell literacy programs. And we trained all of our teachers. What it does is teach each child individually. It doesn't mean one-on-one for every child. It might be a group of 3, and these kids might be in a group of 4, and 2 of those kids might work with this group today and might go back to a different group tomorrow, depending on what they need. It's worked very, very well. We then realized our writing was lacking, and so we did the same kind of routine with the writing, and we investigated many, many programs. My basic skills teachers and I find whatever we can, whether we do it on the internet or through workshops or through our own professional reading. We find these various programs, we look into them, we read about them, we send for samples, and we work with students and see, when we think something is good, we start to work with students and see what is working, what does work, what doesn't work with it.
We want to not only think about what the text reminds us of, but we want to think about how a connection helps us to understand what we're reading.
We bring in all of our first grade parents in January, and we teach them how we work with the children. And we teach them the 7 strategies, and we demonstrate with the children how we use those 7 strategies. They can then see why the children are saying what they do when they read. They don't sound out words, we chunk out words. We teach them the chunks. We give them bookmarks with the strategies on them, so they can now go home and help their children.
Oh, and what happened after that?
I think it's the intense training that all of our teachers receive, and if they need additional help, they get it. If they have questions, we find the answers. And the teachers collaborate a lot too. They talk on grade level. I have common planning periods for every grade level every day. So they can get together and talk about what works and what doesn't and ask each other questions. How did you do that? I'm having trouble.
So give me a thumbs up if you know what you're doing, if you have a plan. Very good.
We do the running records, and we're constantly seeing how children are progressing week to week. We also do the DRA. From that, we can tell how the children are doing. The district requires us to do that testing in September and in June. We do it again in January and February. So while the teachers know where their children are going from the running records and from their own direct experience, this is giving them another standardized method of seeing that they're on track. I'm observing the instruction all the time. I will take a child and sit down with him or her. Teachers send me children, but I want to see the children who they're not sending me also. They often send me the strugglers who are now getting it, and they're all excited. But I will just watch the instruction and just observe a child and how they're interacting. We have developed a wonderful relationship with the community, where we not only have our own parents supporting us, but we have community members who support us. Our Helping Hands Club is a school-wide group. Everyone in our school is a member of the Helping Hands Club. Every student, every teacher, and every parent. And it shows that even if you don't have a lot of money, you can give back to your community.
Look at all the cookies we have, boys and girls.
Whenever there's a hurricane or any of those disasters around the world, that on Monday morning or the next morning when the children come in, it's what are we going to do? How are we going to help them? We're showing that our kids are reading. Our children who start with us in kindergarten are all reading, if not on grade level, very close to grade level when they leave first grade. I'm at the age now where I think about retirement, but I don't want to leave. I love what I do. And I think our school community is just so cohesive and works so well together, and we do so much for our children. It's just a wonderful place to be.
Never to hit, to punch, or to shove.
We're making complete people. We're not just teaching children to read and write.